Looking at what is going on in the families today, we know that there are so many issues, challenges that we are facing, or that is facing the family, that is not making things to work the way God has ordained it to be. And it is our responsibilities to find solutions to most of these challenges that we are facing in the home. And as we know that a family is the smallest unit of the society. If the family is not really strong, the society will not be strong. And that is why we must address those challenges that we are facing. And before you talk about family, we are talking about people, because family is made up of people, a man and a woman that comes together to form a family, producing children. And from there, the society is being formed. But we discover that in the family, because of the differences of two people coming together to live together, it creates a lot of challenges that makes the society to become weak. For example, when you are talking about family, it starts from marriage. Two people coming together from two different environments, cultural backgrounds, coming together to live together. We discover that there are bound to be differences. There are bound to be conflicts. There are bound to be different challenges because of the places each individual of them are coming from. And that is why I want to address the challenges that are facing newly wedded couple, because that is where the family starts from. Now you discover that today in the society, the young out there, they have wrong notion and ideas about marriage, which really brings in difficulties by the time they come together. What do I mean? You discover that our youth in the society today, the singles there, they have wrong ideas of what marriage is all about. And that is why by the time they enter into that marriage, they come across disappointments, discouragements that makes the family to become scattered. For example, I want to first of all talk about what marriage is really about, because it is through the knowledge of the meaning of marriage that the couple will be able to know the right idea of what marriage is all about. And it will help them to get rid of whatever wrong ideas that they have about marriage. I want to borrow from Wes, from this professional relationship definition. When you talk about professional relationship definition, it talks about unity, it talks about teamwork, it talks about understanding, it talks about collaboration, it talks about individual differences. And when we look, and also it talks about working together to make the goal of that profession to be achieved. If you look at marriage in this angle, with those words, if you have the mindset of professional relationship, those attitude that is expected, and we carry it into what marriage is going to help a bit to alleviate most of the challenges that we come across. And much more, apart from that, marriage is a sacred institution that God has ordained. And the plan of God for human being is for us to enjoy our marriage. And until individual young ones or the couples have the mind of God concerning marriage, they may not be able to achieve the goal and the purpose of marriage for mankind. God has ordained marriage for human beings to enjoy. And he has instituted marriage to be a sacred institution that will last till the end when the two of them are still alive. And that is why the Bible tells us that God hates divorce. And God said, the word of God in the book of Matthew says, whatsoever God has joined together, let no man or situation or circumstances or challenges put it asunder. Until individual young ones out there have that mind, have that idea, have that knowledge that yes, God has ordained marriage to be a lasting one. It may not work for individual. So I want to say that marriage is an institution that certificate is given